Warning, because the markets are dumping. But as the markets are dumping, there's still opportunity in crypto, and there's one sector that's about to start pumping, and that's the sector within the Chinese economy. And there are some Chinese altcoins that are about to start pumping, and we're going to look at 3 of them today. And I want to give a big shout out to Alt Crypto, Gems, and Rect Fencer for putting out some really good threads on some Chinese altcoins for you to have on your radar, because China is about to inject $142 billion into its economy. The Beijing 50 index just rose 23%. It was its best day ever, and the real gains are going to be in China-linked coins. Now, if you didn't know why Chinese stocks are about to start pumping in Chinese coins as well, it is off the backs of their stimulus package that they're about to pass. And the first coin that we're going to look at is the Chinese Ethereum. If you didn't know what the Chinese Ethereum is, that is a nickname for Conflux, CFX. Now, Conflux, that coin doesn't look great in the charts. You can see how high it was. It hit really close to $1.75, above $1.50, but barely put in a new all-time high and barely had a little bit of a pump in 2023. But when we look at market cap, everything changes for this token. We click on that and boom, wow, actually Conflux is putting in higher highs when it comes to market cap, and I think this trend is going to continue. It is a very good buy. But number 3, that coin is probably going to have the best upside here. But Conflux still looks pretty good. If you look at the last 3 months, you can see a very sharp pullback just happened with the recent market dump that is happening. If you look at the 24-hour chart, holy crap, this coin really looks like it's on sale. But when you zoom out, definitely looks like it's on sale right now. Now, a lot of the tokens are out already, 4.4 billion out of 5.5 billion. The next 2 are going to have even better tokenomics than this one, and the market cap right now above 700 million. But you can see that we were above 2 billion at one point, and I think Conflux has a really good shot at hitting $10 billion market cap this cycle. Now, pretty cool news, they just put out their roadmap hours ago, and I just poured through it. I read everything, so you don't have to here. Now, we're just going to look at the next couple years. The primary goal of Conflux here is to be a superior layer 1. Like I said, they want to be the Chinese Ethereum, and they have some pretty cool stuff on the horizon. First, they're going to boost the transaction speed, and they're saying, we don't know for sure, it could be a 10-fold increase in the operations per second. Very bullish. Now, also, they're going to support L2 ecosystem over the next 1.5 or 2 years. But last but not least, it's the multiple virtual machine support. So multiple VMs to operate on the same state space. That basically means they could operate with potentially Ethereum virtual machine as well as other altcoins, kind of being the hub for everything crypto. So if they can onboard the EVM, the Ethereum virtual machine, is going to be very bullish for Conflux. Kind of looking at some of the price targets here, we could definitely push $10 billion. Because look at the RSI, folks. This is the relative strength index. And you see when the relative strength index peaked into overbought territory above this dotted line right here, well, if we go straight up, Conflux still had a lot of room to the upside, price-wise. And then you can look again at the most recent pump in March of this year, as we just went into overbought territory on the relative strength index. Conflux still had a lot of room to the upside. And if you look where we're at today, we are nowhere even close to the top of overbought territory. So I'm still bullish on Conflux. 10 billion market cap is in play. Coin number 2 is going to be Alchemy Pay. This is also a Chinese altcoin here, and it is a coin that Rect Fencer and Altcoin Gems likes. Now, Rect Fencer is saying, is bridging TradFi and crypto, letting businesses accept crypto, payment gateways, mobile wallet. So basically a DeFi play here. And if you look at what Alt Crypto Gems is saying here, payment solutions provider and founder origins are from China, also partnered with Conflux Network and partnerships with Binance and Huobi, the biggest Asian exchanges. Now, when we go back to the coin price, you look at price versus market cap, you're seeing a similar story here. The tokens are being released, but good news here now, folks, it's starting to look a little better. 81% of the tokens have been released, so not as many tokens are going to be dumped on you, in the future here. Now, if you're wondering if the project dead, are they still building? I kind of looked at what they did for the most recent month, which was September, and then they have a little bit of product overview. They integrated Google Pay on virtual card support, also more payments across Southeast Asia. They went to all the blockchain events and conferences there, and big collaborations with some big names, including Ton and Tether, as well as a very popular meme coin called Pepe. So it looks like, they're in the middle of build mode, founder mode, and I would not sleep on Alchemy Pay. Price prediction here is very, very easy shot to $1 billion market cap, but potential for a $5 billion market cap. And if you look at the market cap right now, $156 million, that is a lot of room to the upside. Now, coin number 3 potentially is going to have the most upside because it has a very small market cap and 91% of the tokens have been released. So now we're looking at the best tokenomics. The best. I don't know why I said it like that, but $161 million, a lot of room to the upside. Now, looking at the price here, man, does this look beaten down on market cap. You look at price, though, wow, looks even worse. So a lot of room to the upside here if we can recapture some of its former glory. But can it recapture its former glory and hit above $2 billion again? Well, folks, they are certainly hiring in Asia right now. Looks like they're trying to get some more mobile support. And if we look, what are they doing exactly? This is a data play. And I think big data is going to be big moving forward here. Some of the big data plays they're doing is they're working with distributed identity framework and distributed data exchange framework. This is just ways for systems to talk to one another. Did a little bit of a deep dive here. And it says what their framework does right here. It's a combination of things of blockchain smart contracts and cryptographic components like data tokenization and real-world asset ownership. So this is a RWA play. But if you're wondering, what does this even mean, a data play? Well, I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole. I was like, well, why do you want me to look at that? And when I looked at that, I was like, oh, that's exactly what California is doing with their DDF and their DXF, statewide data sharing agreement in California. And so if you're a government agency, healthcare entity, or social service program, you need to be part of national standards when it comes to sharing data. And so DMVs from Oklahoma to Georgia can talk to one another, as well as healthcare providers. And so they're trying to set up the decentralized data frameworks here. So very, very big play with a very, very big upside here. And when I look at what they're building, well, I got the good news and the bad news is. Good news is they're exploring the Bitcoin ecosystem. It's recently about a week ago. The bad news is I wish they had a little bit more engagement on their tweets here. But I will say, hey, they're out there. They're making talks. They're doing all the things, and they are trying to stay engaged, retweeting the memes, doing all the things. They have Wordle friends. So it is an active community, but I want it to be a little bit more active when I see 200,000 followers. So those are the 3 coins I would keep an eye out on. I do think China is about to set up a brand new altcoin season, and these Chinese coins are going to pump the hardest, folks. So those are 3 coins I'm keeping an eye on, and I would say you do the same, and I'll see you and your Chinese-based altcoins at the top.